Welcome back to the Dusty Hat Recap Show, and wow, what a game. That Ohio State Notre Dame game was fantastic. And the ending couldn't have ended any better for Ohio State. And as a fan, man, was I up? Was I biting my nails? Was I nervous, thinking, I don't know. The guts to make that call, to call the run play. You got one play left, and you're Ryan Day, and you call a run. The cojones. Let me tell you something. I was watching that game with my wife and kids, and I said in that moment, if I'm Kyle McCord, I'm looking at Marvin Harrison Jr., and I'm saying, hey, look, man, I'm just throwing it up to you. It's on you. Sink or swim. I'm riding with you. That was my play call. My play call was throw it up to Harrison Jr. Let him make a play. That's all we got left. So the fact that Ryan Day called that play a run play. I know you're gonna talk about there was only 10 men on the field. I don't think Ryan Day noticed that. I don't think it was about that. Here's what I think. To me, that play call, it was all about this is it. They've been hearing this, we're not tough, we're finesse. They've been hearing all this nonsense for a couple years now. And I think in that moment he said, hey, look, it's time to put up or shut up. Go do it. And they did. And I think he knew, to his credit, if they were successful in that, man, going forward now, there's a belief. This team, man, is reminding me so much of 2002's team. Because it's not pretty. It is. When you watch this Ohio State team, yeah, you're used to watching them air it out. It's been a couple years now where it's been high scoring games and they're just dominant, and it's not gonna be that this year. Not this year. This year they're gonna have to go back. They're gonna have to go back in time to when they used to gut out some wins, man. This is gonna be fun. Look, we've been spoiled. As Ohio State fans, we've been spoiled. We've been watching this team just go out there and air the ball out and look fantastic. And they got 5-star receivers everywhere. And this team is all about passing. Well, there was a time where they had to control the clock, run the ball, get dirty, tough yards. This was the identity. I think we're starting to see it go back to that now, where they're gonna have to gut some stuff out. And I'm here for it. 2002 was one of the greatest fan experiences of my life. Watching that team win those close games after close games, those tight games, that nervousness, the bubble guts. It was fun. I'm here for it. But let's get into this game, because that's what we're really here for. We're not here for a big picture view. We're here to look at this game. I gotta say, number one, Kyle McCord, I'm all in. He showed the cojones. He showed the marbles. He showed that he is more than capable of getting it done. He's more than capable of handling the pressure. Because let me tell you something, man. Going into that last drive, I said to myself, man, what a feeling. This is what you dream of as a kid. You're outside with your boys and you're playing. You're outside by yourself, maybe, just throwing some drills. And you keep thinking, last drive, chance to win it. And he was in it. He lived it. Yeah, he threw a bad throw. Should have been intercepted. It got dropped. He got lucky. And I looked at my wife and I said, hey, in that moment, are you nervous now? Are you a little scared now? Are you a little hesitant to throw? Because you almost lost the game. You almost threw the game right away. Do you come back? Are you more confident because you feel like, oh, I got it. Yeah, I got this. Or are you nervous now? It's a real question I had, and he came back and he delivered throw after throw after throw. Let me put it to you this way. On that last drive alone, with the game on the line, 3rd and 10, throws a 23-yard pass to Egbuka. 4th and 7, he throws it to Julian Fleming for 7 yards. That was a close one. Man, that was close. But he delivered it. 3rd and 19, 21-yard pass to Emeka again. And that pass had to be perfect. I thought he got tackled on the 2-yard line. I thought to myself, man, if he had held on it for half a second longer, he would have been in the end zone. He would have been a touchdown, game over. until you realize that the coverage was starting to close in around him. If he didn't throw it at the exact moment he did, that ball would have been knocked down or intercepted. Perfect throw in the perfect spot. What a big time play. And then, like I said, that call with just a few seconds left, you can run one play. For Ryan Day to choose to do that, man, that's gutsy. I wouldn't have had the courage to do that. Not me. I'm throwing it up to my best player. That's what I would have done. I'm just being honest. Hey, man, live with the results. I threw it to my best guy. Now let's talk about that defense, because this defense deserves a lot of credit. That defense, man, they got worked. They gave up some runs, and I think what I was so impressed by late in that game, you could see they were starting to run the ball. Notre Dame was starting to run the ball. They were starting to take it to Ohio State. And Ohio State, they kept showing a close-up, and they were talking about it. They're just moving Ohio State around, and you saw, and they showed a picture of Eichenberg. And he was gassed. And this defense was gassed. They were tired. And then old JT, he sucked it up. He summoned just whatever he had left in the tank and made back-to-back really strong plays. Man, this defense, man, look, this defense, this game, this matchup, this situation, they walk out of there thinking, man, when we got what it takes. They have what it takes. I am not concerned at all about this defense going forward. I came into the game asking the question, is this defense for real, or is this kind of like last year, where they look great in the first couple games against weaker opposition, and when they go up against a really good team, they start getting pushed around? I'm not worried about the yards late in the game, because honestly, that defense looked like they were gassed. So I understand it, but when they needed to, when they said, hey, man, we need you to make a stop here. We can't afford we need you to make a stop. They got it done. They had enough left in the tank to get it done, and I was impressed. So I'm impressed with Kyle McCord. I'm on board. You're my quarterback, my guy. I believe in you, that you got what it takes to get it done. I'm impressed by Ryan Day. I love the fact that he called that says a lot to me. The fact that he put it down to that, the fact that his reaction afterwards, he loves those guys and those guys love him. He's the coach. He's the right guy for this team. He's the right guy for Ohio State. He's passionate. The players clearly love him and will fight for him. He will fight for them. It's a real brotherhood there. I love what I'm seeing in terms of that. This defense showed up, showed out, showed that they are the real deal. They can be counted on and relied on. They can get it done in the tough spots when you need them to get it done. And my fourth and final takeaway is, man, this is starting to remind me of 2002, where the games were close, where it was real dicey at times, but this team just had just a little bit left, and they were able to overcome. I'm excited. I'm encouraged. I can't wait to watch the next game. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. What's your biggest takeaway from this game, and what do you think going forward? They're off this week, but after that, the real push for a playoff spot begins. Are you excited? Are you hopeful? Are you nervous? Are you worried at all? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll catch y'all next time.